So the 4 a.m. meditation, so it's all about the pineal gland. At first I was quite unsettled and fidgeting and it's too cold and my back hurts, and so I was a little bit not where I should be. But then this Buddhist monk appeared and he was doing this, so hands together, and he says, shh. So I went, oh, okay, what the? And so then I started to center myself more, and I was starting to get into it. And then I kind of course, the old body says, oh, it's cold, don't forget about your back. And so I'm like, and then the Buddhist monk reappeared, and he says, shh. And I went, okay. So I started to settle, and I got right into it then. And then he reappeared, not to tell me to shut up, but this time it was, he placed his hands on my head. He said, you're doing so well. And when he did that, I just had this incredible wave of just pure energy, it was just beautiful. And of course you can't describe that. And but then this alien appeared to the left of him, and he's got these big black eyes, walks up to me, puts the hands out. I don't know if it was a he or she. And so I held its hands and just looked in its face. And again, this just incredible wave of energy swept through me. It was just incredible. But then they started telling me, no, we're not Buddhist monks or aliens. We're using your field of reference so that you relate a spiritual being from the earth realm and a spiritual being from the sky realm. And so they were talking about the two intersecting points where they meet. And they explained they were like the gatekeepers, and they're prepared to open the gates for absolutely anybody if they're willing to do the work to get to that level. They also explained that in human form, there's infinite souls in the universe because we're all one energy, so of course there's an infinite number of souls, and they're fighting for the chance to get into a human body because they want to actually experience all the weird gamut of emotions that we experience, because they're just pure light, pure love. So they want this opportunity. But of course we always seem to lean towards the negative emotions, and we never get to that euphoric level that we can reach where they're waiting there basically at the gate. So that was pretty much it. So yeah, I sound a bit nuts, but I don't care. It was just incredible. I've done lots of meditations before, but I've never reached the level of intensity that I've reached during this workshop. It was just amazing. I've read Breaking the Habit and followed the philosophies and created the last 4 jobs and had lots of weird things happen in those situations. But you can read it on paper, but to actually experience it and go through it and feel that sensation in your body, it makes you want to keep meditating because you want to get there. It's just so beautiful. It's just pure love. There's no other way to describe it. Just pure love and light. And I felt rays just radiate out of me. I kind of felt like I was, illuminating the room. Of course, my eyes were closed, and I'm sure that wasn't happening, but invisibly, I think it felt like I was. So it was just amazing.